Alright. I think we are live. I'm just trying to get set up. Gotta be like the least prepared streamer ever. Okay, 4 minutes left in the event. Alright, awesome. So one thing really quick, just because why not? On the main base, I do have a couple of tickets. And it is always fun. By far the best part of the game, and they know this. The devs know this. Best part of the game. Let's see if we can get a Season 4 hero. So, believe it or not, on this base, I actually need a Venom Walker. It's pathetic, but we need Venom Walker. So, let's try to get it. Hey, fuck you. Oh well. Oh well, we got the hero. Hey, we could have gone unlucky and needed 10 more tickets. So, not a hero I really needed necessarily. But it does gives us this option for 7th skill. I was actually using him in the 5th APC. But from the reward video, the season rewards, again, thank you Lady Brass, we got a Shadow. Yeah, so it replaces Deus Ex. I tested a little bit, and it does seem to be decent. Or at least this APC. Shadow, of course, is, Shadow. But so I was trying out this APC. We tried Deus Ex, Betrayed, Rose. We tried Deus, Valkyrie, Rose. It's difficult scrapping together what you have for a 5th APC and still making it effective. Quite often it's better just not to use it. Because if you use it and you get crushed, you just end up losing more power, and it didn't actually help. So this actually, it was effective enough that it's not a speed bump, but it actually stops some APCs. And we've got 30 minutes, 31 minutes if you're watching this not live or live, whatever. 31 minutes from now until the kill event starts, so we have a little bit of time to talk and break down some battle reports. So with Shadow, one option is Shadow Tracker Nomad, and they changed the name of Tracker to Predator. I'm going to call it Tracker probably forever. So if I say Tracker and nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about Predator. It's up to this week. It was just changed to Predator, so Tracker. You can do Shadow Tracker Nomad or Hunk Tracker Nomad. The thing is, though, if I replace Hunk with Shadow, I don't really have another place for Hunk to go. And I was told that Hunk Tracker Nomad is probably a little bit better than Shadow. So we'll keep that as it is. And yeah, we'll test out. Hopefully we get some fights, and we'll get to test it. Hopefully. Ayush, hello. How you doing, buddy? So the battle reports. As you can see, we tested with a couple of people. Mainly we tested with my alt base. And the alt base, we had the DD skill active, and it's not a terrible base. So statistically, it could be worse. So we're not being attacked by a complete farm, just a weak base. And then, yeah, we had the siege attacker 66% there. So main base defending against alt base. We tried the Shadow Betrayed Rose, and we attacked with Kami, Heaven, Countdown. I know it's not a meta APC, but Countdown still is decent in this position. Heaven's Redemption still does Heaven's Redemption stuff. It gets the CC, and what's the dodge? Yeah, here, the evade. Kamikaze, great heals, does what it does. So all in all, it served the purpose that I needed. Even though, I mean, it wasn't, I'm not gonna go saying this is the absolute correct, because it's an alt base. It's not a meta APC from a maxed base, but effective enough that I could successfully stop some attacks. And again, I did use the DD skill, Taunt, to get the extra bonus. So yeah. So if we do look over the report, what I was testing was not the effectiveness of the combo, but I was testing what should be second, what hero should go second middle row. So we tested Betrayed and we tested Valkyrie. The Valkyrie was interesting. With Valkyrie, we actually, I think it was, which one was it? Yeah, so the first test we did with Valkyrie, overwhelming success. So if you notice the last report, and I'm going to skip a lot of the reports, I don't feel like going through all of it. So this report, the first test we did with Valkyrie, unbelievably one-sided. So it looks like Valkyrie was a success here. But we tested a little bit more, and the problem with using Valkyrie and Rose, if Valkyrie is CC'd, or if Rose is CC'd, the formation is useless. If they're silenced, suppressed, whatever, it's useless. So it has the potential to do very, very well. You can get Valkyrie to basically boost Rose, stacking the marks faster, getting 2 of the massive damage early. So it can work out really well. However, this report is misleading. It did not actually fare that well. So the second test still beat it, but not by as much. Third test we did broke the first APC. So obviously not that great of a combo. And then later we tested it with a mixed APC. And again, that's too close considering that my alt base is not a maxed base. Not cutting edge tech maxed. So yeah, it was too unpredictable. And I know the irony, of course, saying that it's too unpredictable. I'm going to use Betrayed. Betrayed being one of the most variance heavy heroes. It could do great, it could do terrible. Betrayed has potential to be the worst hero ever, or to actually come up really strong and make an upset. So we did test a little bit more. This was when I was still testing Valkyrie. But yeah, all in all. Let's go ahead and collect our daily stuff. I guess I would have to reload to get all the other stuff. And this is the weekend of cumulative purchase, so that's exciting. If you were ever going to spend some money, this would be the weekend to do it. Or, you know, every month that it happens. Not like it won't happen again. Next month, around the 15th. Alright, we also need to restock the resources. Nothing worse than in the middle of a fight, remembering that you need resources to heal. Because if it's an intense fight, or you know, a big fight, you really don't have time to sit here and do that. Also new heroes in the token shop today, I think. Let's go check out what that is. Token shop hero is... Get out of here. War Boss, Tech Priest, and Patriot. I don't even know why they put Patriot in there. I don't think there's a single player in the game who would buy Patriot. That being said, my main base definitely has more Tech Priestess than we need. The alt base, I believe, has one. So let's take a look. Yes, so we have a Tech Priestess. That is a hero that is absolutely worth getting, even though I don't have enough to really max it. Or, to some extent, be effective. You really, you know, in this state, in this league, in Legendary, you kind of have to have heroes at least 6+8. The old days of, you know, non-awoken, non-7th, only 8th skill. A little bit too weak. But, still worth. Definitely still worth. Alright, so we can level that up on Hero Day. Actually, I can do it tomorrow. We can choose... I have to wait until 20 minutes. I need to make sure that I actually have the correct events selected for tomorrow. But yeah, so Tech Priestess. Oh, not Tracker. Tech Priestess. It's tough to say. My instinct says unlock the 8th skill first. But I also, I mean, I've had probably 5 bases now that have gone through Tech Priestess and unlocking which skill when, 6 or 8. I have had great success with Tech Priestess only awoken without 8. I've also had great success with Tech Priest having 8th and not awoken. So I think what I'll do is I'll look at what heroes I have and where I would put Tech Priestess, and then I'll kind of go from there and see if I'm going to do awoken first or 8th. 8th skill is great, no denying that. Incredible heals, but to be able to put Tech Priestess in the front row and you still get the confuse, that's huge. And front row, you have to have awoken. It's just too weak without it. I'm also missing Venom Walker. We have the 6th on Venom Walker, which I don't regret. But it makes things awkward now for my Tech Priestess. Because if Venom Walker had 8th skill and not Awoken here, then we could do Canoness, Tech Priestess, Venom Walker. I literally have it right here. Canoness, Tech Priest, Venom Walker. Then we'd replace Canoness with Wings, so we'd have Wings, Crochet, Hummingbird. Or I have Iron Sentinel, we have another of, so we could do something with that. Basically, my alt base is one hero away from a lot of possibilities, or one duplicate away from a lot of possibilities. Almost every hero my alt base has needs one more copy to be really effective. Executioner, one more skill. A lot of heroes one off. Death Rider, one off. But I'm sure we'll get something in the next season. With Eden coming, usually you get better heroes. Last Eden, I think I had 8 total. 8 reward heroes, token shop, and otherwise. So one thing, kind of unrelated to anything, anyone who has not bought their migration tickets yet, it's something that you should do every month, even if you're not planning to migrate. Just buy 1 ticket. If you can afford it, buy 2. But right now, during the cumulative purchase, 1 ticket will get you a little bit extra. So something you should do every month, if you can. If at all possible. And right now, great time to do it. I think my main base actually could benefit from a war boss. I think our war boss is missing 1 skill. But all you really only use war boss for 7th. Yeah, so we're missing 8th skill, and it's a good skill. You really your war boss will benefit greatly having 8th skill, but let's be honest. I mean, you're not fighting with war boss. If you're in Eden and whatever. So we did, yeah, in the reward video, we got one of the Far Seer, which was then changed to Prophet. I'm very glad the game did not make us have 2 Far Seers. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them, but glad that we don't have to deal with that. So I am saving tickets now. So we have, I think, 1 Scarlet. I am not gonna go for Scarlet. I don't think. Maybe next season there will be a good combination with a new hero plus Scarlet. But I'm saving all my tickets now to try to get the new heroes. I've heard good things with them. I haven't actually looked much into them yet. But I've heard good things. So we'll start saving our tickets. Hopefully we can get something. You always feel like you're playing catch up with the game. They keep making new heroes. You always have to keep trying to get them. Just want 1 season. One season. Just don't make a new hero. Put all the time and effort from all of our millions of dollars and actually make the game better. Fix all the bugs. Fix your servers. That would be a dream. So we still have 14 minutes until kill event. So let's take a look at champion duel. Obviously, we did not make it to the final. Ooh, we get to bet. Let's see what we got. That's a strange combo. That's really strange. I wouldn't expect the final to have these APCs. Bean farm, insanely strong base. Let's take a look at this. This one will be interesting. So yeah, here's an example. What I was saying earlier. Hunk Tracker Nomad still beats Shadow Tracker Nomad, and you know it's close enough that we could say, well, maybe it's just the variance of the hero skill. But if it's not significantly better, I wouldn't bother switching it out. Good lord. Oh, okay. I was thinking the stats were backwards, and I was like, how how are they not maxed? But yeah, stupid me. Let's see what Nate had. So that seems to be the formation for Scarlet. And then it leaves you with a 4th APC of cars and a 5th APC of whatever. It's solid, no doubt about it. I haven't seen enough results with Glutton, Canoness, Scarlet. I just know that it seems pretty underwhelming. I think currently vehicle APCs seem to be outdoing the fighters. Shooters kind of remain pretty good, not the best. Vehicle heroes are just insane. I know shooters are too, and that's what I'm using, but vehicle heroes just seem so strong right now. Anything else, you know, pretty much everybody at this level of the game has Tech Wrath Hummingbird, and so you can break that with just stronger tech or vehicle APC. Or you can get lucky and somehow make it through, but I really need vehicle heroes on this main base. Organic and Heaven Redemption. Please. And I need Ivanov Season 2. That's one thing that I hope Project Hero will give me. So it's been 3 months now. 3 months since Project Hero will give you a Season 2. And all of mine have been worthless. We keep getting Executioner. We got a Inquisitor one time. And I think that was it. We had 2 Executioner and 1 Inquisitor. And then you saw from our rewards, we got a Knight, which useless, and we got a Viscount, badass hero back in Season 2, even in Season 3. Not very good now. So we really just, we need our Ivanov. We got him already, level 50. Even one more, and I could use it to force tiles. But right now, he's a bench warmer. Oh, one thing I almost forgot. On the topic of the cumulative purchase. So, well, let me just go to this screen instead. So I don't know if it's been done in other states, but for the first time here, rare selection chest. Instead of just giving you one of these items, and I forget what it was, I would have to go back and look. Instead of just giving you like 50,000 gene fragments, or instead of, you know, they changed all of it around, but now you supposedly get to pick. So I was going to try that out, see what we get. So rare selection chest. I'm expecting that we get to select 15 recruitment tickets. I don't need the hero XP. I hate the gene fragments. I despise anything to do with the new cloning system. So let's go with the recruitment tickets. Nice. Up to 248. What in the hell? Oh, and I just got a text I'm looking at. Alright. I just had a thing to read. What was I doing? Oh yeah, tickets. Yeah, we really need vehicle heroes. I was debating. I don't want to spend any more, but we need tech on this base. I hate giving this game money. I really do. I love the game so much, but I hate giving them money. We need war badges. I still need super cores, and we need the hero tickets. So if there was ever a cumulative purchase to look into, for me personally, this would be the one. I really wish that I could get the Relics of the Past profile frame instead of this. I don't really like the Dragon Bone anything. But this would be $400 back. 20,000 war badges or 30 super tickets, either one. Another 60 super tickets. 2 million VIP for more super tickets. Or war badges, depending on what you chose to buy. So, I mean, if there was ever a time, I should probably do it this weekend. I'll give it more thought. I hate giving this game money. As much as I love the game, I equally hate them. So today we are fighting 241, I think. Whatever it says in my title. Yeah, 241. So we're not expecting them to take the launch center, or rather, we're not expecting them to fight for the launch center. And it's probably going to be a pretty boring kill event, but there's a slight chance that we get some fighting. You never know. Slim chance that there's some fighting. I'm going to spend the next 4 minutes, and I'm going to try to find an actual base to attack that I hope will not be first on the enemy list. So I have stayed on my main base, unshielded all day, and have not moved. So if somebody on the 241 state is scouting out players to attack, maybe they'll attack me. That's my hope. So I'm not gonna move at the very first second, right when kill event starts. I'm gonna give it like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and then I'll teleport in. So maybe someone attacks me. Worst case, I want to have a base somewhere out in the light green. I feel most people go for the bases around the launch center first. And so here we go, like this guy right here. Maybe somebody won't have found him yet. So yeah, I'll give the enemy state like a fraction of a few seconds to find me and attack me, and if they don't attack me, then we'll pour it in and try to take some people out. Again, I don't have high hopes for this kill event. Just more of hanging out Friday night, or whatever the hell night this is. It is Friday. Oh, also something, I guess as we get into the stream, some nice bases here. Migrations. So there have been a lot of migrations going on, and still some that have yet to happen. So if I can remember, I'm not going to start talking about it now because we have 2 minutes until the kill event, but shortly after all the initial fighting dies down, we'll talk about the migrations that are going on. So the obvious 97, I don't know what they're doing. I think they're still having their migration. A ton of rogues have, or rather I've heard that a ton of rogues are going to 97. So that sucks for them. But it's a little bit ironic after all the threats against us, you know, that they're sending rogues to our state. A little bit ironic. I don't know anyone from 83 sending a rogue. It's all people from other states as far as I know. Yeah. 264 had a big migration. I know a lot of people from a lot of states that went there. 280, probably the most notable. 280 sent a lot of people there. I think some 77, some 66 even. A lot of people. Anyway, 30 seconds to kill event. Let's go ahead and use our tickets. And I'm running T10 in the Hunk Tracker Nomad. That basically, I want this to stop anyone attacking me. So they have to break through, I think, 2 or 3 other APCs before they get to that. And by the time they get to this, I think the tier 10 and Nomad will be enough to break pretty much anybody. Alright, well I don't see anybody coming to attack me. Damn, there are already 4 people there, and that person's gone. Alright, well that kind of sucks. It's what we expected though. Alright, do we have speed ups? 74, I guess that's good enough. I want to wait for them to hop. Are you kidding me? I wait for them to hop and they don't. God, the slowest attack ever. Where is this guy? So that was the T10 that probably saved us right there. We'll take a look at that report in a second. Just want to see any chance this guy is still here. All right. Let's see the report. So he just T10. That's exactly why we have the T10 there. To stop that exact APC. That's pretty cool. Oh, this guy is so done. Yeah, I really don't like this PC. I'm infinitely slower at clicking speed ups on this PC than my other one. I don't know if it's the mouse or what, but the other one I can just spam click so fast. This one I feel like I've got like half a finger sideways or something. It's just half retarded. Alright, what have we got? Well, I'm happy to at least see some people. We got some points. That's exceeded my expectation for this kill event. I'm still gonna try to find more fights, but not the most exciting thing ever. We just have so many people in our state. What is that? You know, there's no way in hell they're gonna be there. Yeah. I wish. Crushing the farms. I know as soon as I go to 241, they're all gonna come to 83. Post your chords. Dude, you're killing the same. The hell? You better teleport. You better teleport. Oh, you got. I don't know. That was weird. Because they weren't in an alliance, our state just ruined our own people. But yeah, posting chords doesn't really work. There's so many people doing that. Basically, if anyone sees somebody posting chords, they don't really get attacked. They might, but yeah, usually not. I'm sure there will be enough. Damn. I'm surprised that there's so many people in 241 from 241. I would have expected 241 looking for attacks, not defending their state. Why are we killing our own people? Like, if you're not in an alliance, or if you're our own state about kills him and then he shields. Oh man. that's the second time it happened, like, right away. So I mean, like, we could teleport here next to this guy, and just because there's some activity here, he may tell somebody to come attack us. I do have to say, this is like the greatest farm killer base I have ever seen. There's no way that this is like a crazy maxed base. And if it is, congratulations. I mean, that that looks like the weakest farm killer. What was the other guy? What was the 5 billion kills? Something like that. Osmo? I can't remember. A dude in a frontier state had like 5 billion kills and 30 million power or something. But yeah, 7.2, that's badass, but you're trading. Like, come on, man. 7 billion kills and you're trading. That's still badass, but I'm allowed to give him some shit. Until he burns me, I'm allowed to talk shit. Oh yeah, we have the 1 minute of any speed up or whatever. Let's go ahead and make a few materials while we wait to be attacked. Yeah, if I do decide to go for the cumulative purchase and make another Baneblade and more tech and whatever, we're gonna need more parts. I have done a pretty good job keeping up with making parts. So my farm base, I haven't really played my farm base much. That's why in the last few videos we've only had 2 games going, not 3. Farm base, you know, it just, first of all, that state, just to talk a little bit about that state and the alliance, and you know, again, I complain about a lot of things. There are a lot of easy negatives to pick out in pretty much everything. Without meaning disrespect, the leader of 303 of the alliance where my farm base is far too passive. The guy negotiates deals for goddamn everything. You know, we had so this last season of Doomsday, for example, we had by far the strongest state of our group, and yet I don't think we ever had an actual fight. Every single thing was negotiated. It was, you know, oh no, don't take their tiles, don't go here, don't do this, and I'm complaining, yes, because, you know, the whole point of the game is to play, not negotiate. There's a correct time for negotiations and there's a correct time to fight. if you're going to negotiate some and fight some, that's fine. But negotiating everything when you've got the power seat, that's a bit silly. All right, we're going to 241. There's not enough happening here. But yeah, so that entire season, you know, nothing happened. We didn't fight really anyone. And so I got bored of the base. It obviously still exists. I still have it. But it's pretty weak to fighting kill events. And kill events in gold are pretty relaxed. Well, let's keep looking for someone to fight, to fight. They definitely have some people fighting, so I can't complain about that. We just have to find them now, or let them find us. But yeah, I mean, for about a year and a half, through many different seasons, different states, different alliances, I've been R4, R5, leading these things. There's no way I'm gonna make it there in time. But yeah, I've been involved in the leadership of whatever alliance stuff for a long time, and you know, I can appreciate all of the work leadership does, because it's a lot of work. Whoa, what have we got here? It's a lot of work to lead stuff, and it's very easy to complain, but there's a correct time and place to make deals, and there's a correct time and place to let your people fight. If you've got the winning team, if you know you're the strongest, and there's no way that you're going to be backstabbed, or no way that it's going to come back to bite you, let your people fight. Let your people win. If that means parking lotting an AC, so be it. If that means, you know, some small alliance of some state doesn't get rewards in Eden, sorry, you know. It just, there's a time and place to make deals, and there's a time and place to let your people have fun. And yeah, not having like any actual battles that entire season, it kind of sucked. I mean, a couple of us, and again, this is 303 I'm talking about, not 83. 83 is fantastic. I love 83. But yeah, in 303, some of us were even talking about, like, joining a farm alliance, and just, you know, all 10 or 15 of us playing in a farm alliance. That way we could actually fight. How are these people finding so many fights? Oh my god, Beam just crushed somebody. Ooh, there's fighting at the lunch center. Let's see, surely somebody will come attack me here. That looks like a good place to be attacked. Sit there while we look. Increase our chance of a fight. I really am not. I'm not too stressed right now. We did get one attack, or rather, we got attacked one time. So we got our points for the day. That's what matters. It's the same reason that my alt base is gathering. I hope somebody comes along and attacks it. If they don't, then I'll just go find somebody somewhere later. They're doing the speed up at the launch center attack. Well, let's keep looking. We'll find somebody. But yeah, did any of you guys, I know I'm jumping around a bit from topic to topic, but that's just how my mind works. Did anyone else have great luck or any significant happenings with their Doomsday rewards? Anyone get great heroes or anything you needed finished? It's always good to hear when somebody gets something they need, because I feel like it happens very rarely nowadays. With so many season X heroes, you always get crap. It's like, oh great, my 5th whatever. How far away is this? Good lord. Like, you don't need to go out to the sand. Dude's literally wasting like 20 extra speed ups to get there. Rainiform. Aw, man, I thought we just got so lucky. Every once in a while, somebody teleports into where you're looking, and it is just the greatest feeling ever. You're scrolling along, and someone just teleports right in front of you. Oh, that's good luck. Somebody's gatherers got hit. I hate hitting gatherers. I almost refuse to do it. But since moving to 83, I've had a few times where I've actually had to hit one gatherer. How do I miss this? How do I miss that? That's like 20 people here. Gotta focus. That's the best thing about Doomsday by far. Having Sunday kill events, being able to trade, or not having so few people to fight. Alright, so 2 things before I get completely scatterbrained and lost. I wanted to see the battle report from the dude that attacked us. So yeah, I mean that's exactly why we have this here. Why are we still attacking our own state? Is that guy a rogue or something? Whatever. But so I put the tier 10 with Nomad because Nomad has the evading assault skill. So he's not going to lose as many troops as everywhere else. So, I mean, we lost, only a couple of tier 10, and the difference they make as far as kills, 166,000, 103,000 skill, it's huge. What I actually wanted to see is this, the tech. So that was why such an easy defense. Not that this guy is a weak base, but we've got red specialty right now and a lot stronger of a base. Alright, let's keep looking for an attack. God, every time, every single time, I'm like, oh, cool. Oh, nope. A little bit later, once I've given up trying to find a fight, I want to check out some of the new migration states. Or rather, some of the states that have just had immigration. Poor choice of words. Alright, somebody was attacked. And they're a mile away. Any minute now, somebody's gonna see us and think, ah, pink stripper base. They've gotta be weak. Damn it. Damn it. Every time. Every time. About to start fighting our own state. That's dangerous to do right now with so many people wanting to fight. I'll end up being attacked by like 400 different players. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Ah! So close. Oh no, it's 83. We never would have gotten there. God, we just have so many people. And I'm sure this guy is long gone. Worth a shot. Yep. Maybe we can catch him just by sheer luck. Like I said earlier, sometimes you can get somebody teleporting into your screen as you're scrolling. Maybe we get lucky. If he's going to continue to try to attack the launch center from the sands, maybe we get lucky and find somebody. At the very least, maybe my farm base can instigate some fights. So let's try bringing this out. I'll attack some people. I expect to be attacked, and my farm base does not have the red specialty. Or rather, my farm base or alt base does not have the defense specialty. Must need lots of speed ups. A combination of a lot of speed ups and a lot of diamonds. We're not completely maxed. My main base still needs more tier 10 tech, but we're not completely useless. No tier 10 tech. We've got like halfway through. Garrison. That's what I was looking for. Alright, good enough. Other APCs I have suck. Did I ever... Yeah, we never even put that part. Alright, let's go ahead and put that on. Ta-da! Alright, so I guess as we sit there with the main base... Damn. I'm gonna be kind of irritated though if I yeah, I need to scroll on the main base, because if I somehow happen to find a good target, I'm not going to want to attack it with my farm. I'm going to want to hit it with the main base. That looks like there's strong people there. Let's see if we can find it. That will be a good place to sit. There. Alright, so maybe all of them will see my base and attack us. And then meanwhile, we can park the alt base at the launch center. Damn. Every time, we're just a little bit too late. I think we just can't use the news. I think the news is just going to be too slow. News will just be a second or two too late. That's tempting. I kind of want to attack him. Like, he's got a ton of gatherers out. I hate hitting gatherers, though. You know what? I don't think we're gonna get points otherwise. I feel bad about it, but oh well. I want to bookmark this area though, and I want to come back here. Let's go ahead and remove some bookmarks really quick. We don't need that guy or that guy. Somebody beat me to it. Alright, well, that's that. Definitely was too slow. I didn't expect someone to really be looking for gatherers that bad. This might have a few points. Good enough. I think our best bet is to find a either already zeroed base or find somebody trying to hide in the sand while they're scrolling. The news seems useless. I can't find anybody through it. Everyone's already zeroed. So I'll do maybe 5 more minutes of scrolling, and then we'll talk about migration stuff. Again, I really just want to find like one good base to hit. Although honestly, I really don't care. I mean, as long as... Ooh, that's got to have some points. Eh, 13 million. I'll take it. Damn, I was just about to say something. Oh yeah. At the very least, we already have the daily rewards. Basically, you score anything above nothing, and you get victory points for your state winning the day. That's mainly what I'm after. You know, it would be nice if we could get more than that. If we could get 9 box or a few G points. But yeah, as long as we get the state win for the day, that's fine. Oh, come on, please. Ah, oh, I thought that was going to be the guy sending to the launch center from there. I thought we were going to be lucky for a minute. Anybody know any states that are having a really big battle this this kill event or this Friday, whatever the hell? At the very least, we could watch somebody having a big battle. I haven't really attempted to look, but I guess that's as we get into talking about migration, I'll check a few states. Oh, is this something? Nope. Oh, nope. Damn. So close. I don't know how people... I don't know how people like their bases out in the sand. And it may be worse because I always play on PC. But... Oh, yay, someone's attacking us. Sweet, we got some points. Next time I'll disappoint him and just teleport 1 square. We got our points though, so that's all that matters. But yeah, now, oh wait, what is this? Aw, I got excited. You know what? Just for making me excited, we're gonna burn you. Yeah. That was like no points. Whatever. Sucks for you. Yeah, I'm not gonna take the bait attack that one. That's also got nothing. I would love if that guy would fight my main base. Actually, let me try that. I'm gonna be sneaky for a second. Damn, mouse is stuck. Oh my god, that was close to knocking over my drink. That was close. So let's teleport you there, you there. Alright. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we get lucky. The switcheroo. I should have thought of that earlier before I teleported. So let's see what he had. Not really much better. If I had, so I'm like 3k red cores away from my alt base having another Bane part, and that would be the 4-piece set bonus for this APC. So I think if we had that, we would have stopped that pretty easily. That's whatever. We also aren't on the red specialty for defense. 464 has one. Let's see, 464. It would be whoever they're fighting, I guess. 382 wasn't ever a big state, though. Wow. 464 is fighting 3... Huh. When did 382 ever become something? I must have missed a migration. Huh. Is this the same HEL that was... what were they? Like 140 or something? War? Yeah, no, these were the people. Where were they? They were all together. Hell, War. They were in the same state. And I played with them a few seasons ago. So they did just have a migration. I had a base come from the 380s since the 380s started. And I remember 382 was not a strong state. Oh, well. That's fun. Oh, we were close to that. I didn't see the guy in time. Well, the switcheroo did not seem to work. I want to attack them, but oh well. I hate these like 5 versus 1 pile-ups where everybody teleports in, and I just, yeah, that's, you know, for one attack, I'd rather just let someone else have the points. You know, as much as I love fighting, if someone needs points really badly, I just let them have it. We had a good plan with the switching our bases out, you know, both have pretty much the same photo, same name, so changing our base to look like our alt base. That was a good plan, but I think we turned the guy off when we teleported one too many times. to dodge his speed up attack. Had I thought about that like 1 second earlier, or, you know, a minute earlier, that would have been pretty cool. To trick somebody into attacking your main base. I thought that was somebody. Ooh, fun. Is there a thing going on here? Ah. I shouldn't have attacked with that. Shit. That sucks. It showed us, and anyone can go back and rewatch that. It showed. I even clicked like multiple times. I'm like, all right, it's our guys. You know, it's. I hate attacking our own state, unless it's intentional, like you're testing something. I clicked on it. I clicked on it multiple times, and I'm like, all right, is it ours? Is it ours? Is it ours? That was not ours. Thank you, game. Thank you. Now I just look like a jackass that went and killed our own state. I love this person's photo. Where did they go? Here they are. I love this photo. It reminds me of somebody from middle school. Middle school? Maybe it was high school. I don't know. Fucking years ago. Really funny. That was, back then it was, you know, we thought we had just discovered that. Fun times as a stupid kid. Damn it. God, every time it's like, oh, nope, just missed it. Just missed it. And we just missed it. Well, that seems to be an actual base, so I guess, fuck it, we're hitting gatherers. Whatever. Let's change back to the stripper base. I really hate doing that. But we're already this close, we may as well get 9 box. Alt base, I don't really care, it can just sit wherever it is. If it doesn't have 9 box, it's not going to get 9 box. Alright, so that guy clearly is not as strong as I thought. 200 and whatever million power. he was testing an APC. He was testing Glutton Tech. That's actually interesting, because normally it would be the Glutton and, what's her name? How can I not remember the damn name? Canoness. Glutton, Canoness, and Scarlet. I would say it's probably effective. I'm using tier 10. Well, the third row. Let's see the details of this. So Glutton and Scarlet both did pretty well. The problem, I think, though, with this whole fighter setup, there's not really a fighter that does significant enough damage to really use Glutton to the most potential that he has. Or at least maybe there is, but I don't think Scarlet is necessarily the correct one. Maybe I'm wrong. But, you know, if you guys remember when Glutton Tech Priest Hummingbird first became a thing, the amount of heals and everything and damage and just the amount of impact that Glutton had was huge. And yes, I think that Glutton probably got nerfed. I think they probably reduced his stats some way. He just seems pretty much useless now. But I think whatever APC uses Glutton really needs to have a strong damage third row. Interesting formation though. The Confuse from Tech Priestess probably does improve over Canoness, but again, is this where you want your Tech Priestess? Probably not. And I beat up that poor guy. Oh well, let's see if there's an actual like trade area, or if it's just people attacking gatherers. Alright, 1 minute until we can shield this base. I'm going to shield my ult base and then come reinforce this guy. Aw, come on, don't do this. Ah, it's in 83. Of course it's in 83. Damn. Have I seen Tech Priest, Heaven Redemption, Wrath? Hold that thought. Dude, you're attacking... Okay, that's not our own. I was like, you're attacking our own alliance. Oh, man. Alright, let's go ahead and shield the ult base. I don't have enough teleports to be hopping around that much. Alright, let's reinforce you with that one. Reinforce you with that one. Tech Priest, Heaven Redemption, Wrath. It's been destroying Tech Priest, Kami Wrath, Tech Priest, Wrath, Bird. How does it do against Hunk Tracker Nomad though? Because if it can't beat both Tech Priest, Kami, and Bird, and Hunk Tracker Nomad, then it's not really any better than the Heaven Redemption Organic Death Rider. It sounds neat. the idea of having Redemption as a second heal, you know, double heal and then reflect. That sounds like a really strong combo. Uh, 1008's merging. I saw that. I saw that. I was a little bit excited. Not like I'm planning to migrate anywhere, but I think that a lot of new interesting possibilities will come with migration groups merging. Hopefully we'll have some more interesting battles. Really, if you look at, I'd have to go back to 83. If you look at the current states, and I will go back to 83 in a minute, just so we can see. The hell? Camouflaged enemy. Just rolling along. Is he attacking Vado? No, it must have come from Vado. Alright, well there seems to be some attempt of a trade area here. So I'm gonna plop right in the middle of it. Once the merge is finalized, 600 will be third. Well, that's what's interesting. Wasn't 600 a Chinese-only server? And then, if that is the case, this is just purely my ignorance here. I don't know. I haven't attempted to learn. If it's are the Chinese only servers, and I don't know what they are, what numbers, are they allowed to fight non-Chinese states? Because that kind of defeats the entire purpose of limiting them to only Chinese. If they're allowed to interact with non-Chinese, I thought that was the entire reason for the restriction. Whatever political nonsense. But yeah, that would be very exciting, and that's exactly what I'm hoping for. With the compression of the different groups, I really would hope that we get new players making new states. I would like to see not just 5 people or 5 people. I would like to see not just 5 states that are super states at the top. But what if you had in the same grouping, what if you had 10 super states? Then pretty much whatever legendary grouping you're in, you're going to be having some fun. You're going to be in fights every single week. Seasons of Doomsday would be more competitive. I think it will be a very good thing having some stronger states and not just 3 at the top. Don't do it. Don't attack your own state. No, they're not. It's kind of skeptical of this this trade area. It seems that there isn't really much trading. They are allowed to fight non-Chinese. The only reason is, well, if it's not a political reason, that seems a bit strange to me. I always thought it was a political reason. If you get a chance to work with you, 596. Yeah, that would be great. I have no influence over any of that. I'm just R2. But yeah, I definitely look forward to the next season. It'll be interesting to see. I've read about the changes for Eden and what's new, what's updated. But it would be interesting to see what actually is different and how it all plays out. Ryder, what's going on, buddy? I am doing okay. The last stream was pretty short. It was only a stream. It really was just like a 30 or 20 minute video. I don't record YouTube videos. I just stream stuff and then upload the stream. So last stream was only a 30-minute reward video. So you can go to my YouTube and find it just past live streams on my channel. And it was just the season rewards for my bases. We had first place for main base, 7th place I think for the alt base, and then first place for one of my farm bases. We didn't have any crazy rewards, but Lady Brass from my main alliance, 77S, was nice enough to give me her core reward. So we ended up getting 2 shadows. And so we made a 5th APC that uses shadow pretty well. From what you know, 83 is hated by most. I don't think so. From what, and I very well could be wrong here, but 83 does not, I don't know of any outstanding drama. 83 has a lot of people that like to fight. I know FXP, and this is not an insult to FXP, it's kind of comical. FXP does a lot of shit talking, but I don't think any of it's necessarily hateful. I think it's just like, you know, banter, just, you know, fun shit talking. But we don't, as far as I know, nobody from 83 sends rogues anywhere. We don't really, you know, a lot of the nasty stuff that goes on from other states that you hear about, I have not experienced or heard of any of that coming from 83. And my experience in 83, it's been a fantastic place. But it's possible. I know being a strong state at the top, it puts a target on you. Everyone would like to see 83 lose. But you know, I know from the past, like 280, 327, a handful of states have they've had quite a bit of drama, quite a bit of issues, and 83, everyone I've met in 83 is a fantastic person, so nice. But yeah, as far as fighting 83, wanting to take us down, wanting to beat us, I think everybody wants to beat us. There are quite a few states that want to ally with us, A lot of what makes 83, for example, our alliance came from 77. I think there are a lot of contacts that we have in a lot of states. A lot of people have been playing the game since day one, and a lot of people here have a lot of friends all throughout the game. And so having friends in other states, usually it can lead to alliances rather than enemies. But yeah, I would say it's probably correct that a lot of states would like to see us lose. Uh, is Shadow good? So yes and no. Shadow is not like Death Rider or Nomad good, but Shadow is decent. I would say don't use tickets with the sole purpose of getting Shadow unless you already have, every other hero. Or unless the circumstances just happen to be so that it's a really good pool for you. Shadow is a decent hero, but it's one that I would try to get personally if, let's say if you needed a Death Rider, a Hunk, and a Shadow, and all three happen to be in the same recruitment pool, then I would say go for it. But if it was like Shadow, and three other crap heroes or three other heroes that you already had maxed, I wouldn't worry about it. I'm personally using Shadow in my 5th APC, and this is more of an experiment than anything else. Shadow, Betrayed, Rose. Betrayed would be better to replace with Crochet. So if you have a Crochet, this dude, if you have him, he would be better than Betrayed here. My main base, funny enough, does not. I need more of Crochets. But there are a few different APCs that Shadow does work well for. $5.96 is targeted by all the Chinese. I think you said that. I think it may have been you or it may have been someone else, like a month ago, was telling me that you were being targeted by the Chinese states. But yeah, with the purple tiles in Total War, I think any state with significant enough population won't have any purple tiles unless they're intentional. Our state, for example, we probably only had 50% of the bases in our state actually cleaning in-state tiles, and there's still just so many people that it's a matter of durability. If let's say an entire enemy alliance used all of their durability, they saved up all of it, they got a declare, put a rally point down, and tiled 1,000 tiles in our state, it would be gone in an hour because just the sheer number of people we have. Not that our people are any necessarily good at cleaning, but it's just a population thing that you just have so many people. But it makes Total War a bit different. Playing Total War when you can hide tiles in an enemy state, back in maybe 2 years ago, Silver League and even into Gold League for some seasons, you would fight really weak dead states or mediocre states that don't really care about purple tiles as much. And it's incredibly fun when you can hide some tiles and then, you know, path to your enemy AC3 or, you know, path to the enemy AC4 from hidden tiles that you have. That's really neat. I think it's an aspect of Total War that I think was meant to be there, and it's lost. For the upper states, it's no longer really a part of Total War. Just because all the high population states, again, it's usually when you get tiles in a big state like that, they're cleaned out before you can do anything. Alright, your first Eden, you followed up by you getting the top reward and them nothing. That's always, you know, that's just how the game goes. And I have incredibly high hopes for our next season, Eden, whatever version of Eden this is called. I do have high hopes for us, just because I really like our alliance, and I think that our teamwork it was good last season, and I think it will be better the next season. But it wouldn't surprise me, you know, if somehow the new matchmaking system made it so that we ended up losing or pitted against some crazy strong state. It wouldn't surprise me. You know, if we go from first to last or whatever. Let's go ahead and use one more ticket, and I'm going to try to get lucky and hit this guy's gather here. If nobody steals that from me. I don't know what it is, but I didn't really want to use our tier 10. Yay, more points. Interesting, that was a bit of an upset. I would expect, I guess he was missing Organic. The CC from Organic was lost. Yeah, Heaven Redemption Death Rider. Usually that APC would beat this. Unless he's got, like, terrible tech. So no Baneblade, that's a big deal. That's whatever. You can't do that anymore, hiding tiles. Yeah, I've also heard about the scripts that people use. Even since way back in the day, since hell, I think it was 2017 maybe. There have been different programs that people use to track bases and track tiles and scan maps, and I had a friend that used to know how you could get that, where you could get it, or how you could download it, or who had it. I've played honestly since day one. I haven't cheated or duped stuff. Back when, when there was the zombie exterminator medal glitch, where you could get infinite zombie exterminator blue medals. Not even a big deal. You're just getting blue hero medals. I didn't even do that. I've always played pretty honestly. I say pretty honestly. I mean, I've bought bases, and I consider that, that's about the limit of my dishonesty in the game. I've bought and sold bases. This one, however, this is purely my base. This has been my base from day one. I was always too chicken to really even secure bases that you bought through a trusted person. I was always too chicken to, like, you know, really build up the base and invest money into it. You know, a few dollars, even a few hundred, yeah, sure. But I wouldn't trust, you know, if you bought a base, I wouldn't trust even putting $1,000 into it if it wasn't my original base. Just there's so many ways to steal accounts back now. 596 only plays honestly. You do a damn good job. Absolutely, dude. And that's more satisfying, you know. Some people don't have the satisfaction of earning something the hard way, or, you know, honest work. But honest work is really, to me personally, it still means a lot. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna send. I'll send that. That's a weak APC, no Baneblade. Don't do it, Vado. We have our Oblivion coming up tomorrow, or 13 hours or whatever. So our Alliance 77S split our Alliance in half, and we sent a lot of people to our Farm Alliance 77B just so we could play Oblivion and try to maximize our rewards. I love Oblivion. I had a blast. And all the Oblivions I've played so far, I have a damn good time. It is so fun. Let's see, how close are we? We could probably get 60 million points tomorrow. I'll also send out some gatherers overnight and try to get them attacked. Or maybe I can just get it right now. That would be cool. Sweet. We got our points. All those diamonds. Not bad. Alright, well, the alt base, it's not doing a lot. Let's go. Where do I want to put it? Well, I guess we'll just put it back where it was. You got MVP for training day, scored 7G. I love getting MVP on training day, but since I've been in 83, I've just, every single week I've had like 1 or 2 G Fridays. Just training troops to use. I mean, it's and every single time I've run out of troop speed ups and I've had to use diamonds. I probably used 200,000 diamonds today, just training troops, and not even close to first. Alright, we got our buildings up. Let's teleport. Right here. I had to use 1.6 million diamonds to get it. It's so not worth, but it's nice. To get the victory is always really sweet. God, these points suck. I'm always the worst about doing national quests. Usually by the time I remember, everyone's already there, and I'm like, oh, well, I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes around, and I'm like, yeah, nah, well, never actually get to it. You beat out one of your 4 billion kills guy. Nice. Yeah, I would love to have 500 million power, or even 300 million power. And this actually, I think this is my all-time highest power that I've had. In the past, I would always get to 150 million. And then we'd have some, huge launch center battle or some huge doomsday war or whatever. And it would just knock me back down to like 80 million power every time. Hurry. Hi, hey. I can't even. I was gonna say something, but that sounded wrong in my head, so I had to stop. What's going on, dude? How are you doing? We're just, we're kind of hanging out now. It was, as we expected, it was not the craziest, most exciting kill event ever. But we got our points, we had some fun, and now we're just kind of winding down and talking about a few things. You're at 197. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I just always I would be so close. What are we accumulating points for? Oh, using tickets. I guess we'll do this. Exchange some wisdom medals. Busy in a job? Well, that's great. That's, busy for work is a good thing. Because it means you're making money. You're moving forward. and want to find the new one you got bored with. That's kind of a life advice thing, but in time you will. I've always found that if you have a job and you're working hard at it, you do a good job, other opportunities will come around. You just have to keep an eye out for it. If you're doing nothing though, if you quit your job and you're unemployed, it's a lot harder to get into work than it is to change actively from one to another job. Just a little bit of life advice. Don't have to agree, don't have to listen to it. But if you have a job, I think it's a lot easier to switch instead of quitting and having to start from nothing. This Eden will be interesting to see how it matches with the new groupings. Yeah, it definitely will. That's one thing that I'm very interested to see is the new matchmaking system and how it will be. And I'll see you later if you've already gone. If not, why I think the new matchmaking system will be interesting. Because they specifically use the word, or the abbreviation MMR. Because they have the actual game words, have said that the new season will use MMR. The only other time they have ever used the term MMR is right here, Oblivion. And MMR in Oblivion, matchmaking rating, is not actually that good. Matchmaking rating, almost every single time I've played Oblivion, has been incredibly one-sided. And I know some of the variables that go into matchmaking rating for Oblivion, but it's, every time it says we're evenly matched, but then we get in there and it's like a farm alliance. The last Oblivion we played was evenly matched. Both had over 1 billion MMR. And it was like a 96, 10th place alliance. And so, I'll be interested to see. I have high hopes, but I'm expecting that it will be a little bit of a mess. Just because the only other time that MMR has been used by the game is Oblivion, and Oblivion's matchmaking rating is not really that great, my opinion. Warrior, what's going on, buddy? Welcome back. I hope you had a fantastic week. And Max, I will catch you later, bud, if you gotta go. The stream will be on YouTube forever, or until YouTube takes it down. No worries, man. Your Oblivion, you had every building on the map. That's the same for us. Every single time I've played Oblivion in multiple different states, different alliances, every single time, it's very one-sided, and so. I'm skeptical about the matchmaking rating for New Eden. But take care, bud. I will see you next time. Hopefully we'll have some more interesting battles by then. So one other thing that I was going to look at, I guess first we were going to see about this bet. I was deciding if we wanted to bet on somebody. So, Beast or Bean Farm? I think they're pretty much identical. I'm gonna bet on Bean Farm. You want to play with me? Well, I'm sure. I'm planning to stick around in the game for a long time, so that might be a possibility. A lot of the states and groups are merging together, so in time, you never know. So one other thing, besides the betting, immigration. So as you guys know, immigration 1008 is merging all the way, or the grouping is merging, so that anyone 1001 up to 1008 can play together. That's exciting. In our 1001 grouping, migrations that just happened, a lot of people moved to 264. 264 became a very strong state. Some of 109, a lot of 280, some of, I think, 66 even, and 77 and 177. A lot of different states sent people to 264. Let's see who we have for immigration review in our state. I always find this funny. So there is one spot left for our state. And, here we go. Approved list. So we got some good people into our state. So who else is still applying to join? That's a lot of people. Interesting. Tosh is applying. I wonder if he'll get in. I know a lot of people don't like Tosh. I think he's a good guy. If that is the same Tosh, it might be a different one. That's so many people applying to join. Sacco. That must be his main base. He's already in our alliance, actually. Or that must be an alt or a main or something. Fuck is that? Hurry, I'll catch you later, bud. Gotta get ready for the office. Have a nice day. And yeah, feel free anytime. All of the past live streams are on my YouTube channel. You can watch anytime. I'm curious. I'm gonna I want to send a message to somebody really quick. I played in 363 and led 363 for a while. I have no idea who this is. I was just curious. Where's my mouse? Did my mouse just die, or is it somewhere? Up there it is. Occasionally this mouse, it's a cheap mouse, it just stops working, and just somewhere on the screen my mouse freezes. It makes things interesting. I wish we could accept more people. A lot of these people, a lot of these people I know. This guy applies to join every single time. It is neat to see though, all the different people applying to join, where they're from, who they are. Again, I've played with a lot of these people. Some of them I hate. You know, you make enemies over the years, but that's whatever. You're not expected to like everybody. And that's it. Interesting. Alright, let's see what my friend said. If you recognized who it was. Sorry about that. Dropped my phone. Yeah, so that was the base from 363. I just was curious about who it was, but it wasn't really anybody. Anyway, let me see what the hourly is. I think I might be headed off for the night. We did kill event. Again, not really expecting it to be much, and it wasn't. We had some fun. We got a few attacks. If you haven't already, I would highly recommend watching the reward video. That was a lot of fun. At the beginning of this stream, we used 10 Season 4 tickets, and we got a Deuce X. I guess that was probably the most exciting thing that happened on the stream. Again, to summarize, the cumulative purchase, if you've got some money to burn, highly recommend it. They now have these selection chests, so you can actually choose what specific accessory you want with your rewards. They tweaked it a little bit. It's a little bit different, slightly better, maybe. You could choose extra hero tickets. You could choose, whatever. It's a really good deal if you're ever going to spend money in the game every month when the cumulative purchase comes around. That's the time to do it. I'm still undecided about the level 6. I really hate the Bone Dragon anything. I don't really like the base. I don't like the chat, the name tag, whatever. I don't like the APC, certainly. But we need more war badges, we need super cores, and we need tickets. Because with the 2 new heroes that have just been, I guess, pre-released, that are not yet really out, the Prophet and Huntress. Huntress looks really good, and I need vehicle heroes. So I'm going to try to get Huntress if I can, and I would like to have some more tickets to do that. Tech Priest in the token shop. If you don't have a Tech Priestess, highly recommend it. If you need an extra copy, highly recommend it. Let me see if I'm logged in on my phone. Nah, that's my alt base. Or, that's one of my farms. My stronger farm might need a Tech Priestess. I'm not sure. But yeah, I am gonna call it a night. We had some fun, we did some things, we saw some stuff. Thank you all, everybody, for watching the past live streams, the past videos. And in the last week, I've had so many new people join the channel. And so thank you all. Thank you for sharing it to your friends. Thank you for watching, spending your time here. I will be back next week. And before we officially go, let's see the possibilities. So we could either fight 66 or 97 next week. It should be a great battle. If it's 97, I can't freaking wait. 97 is expecting a huge migration. So if we end up fighting them week 3 or week 4, as long as they don't sandbag and lose intentionally to avoid us, we should have an incredible battle against them. So thank you all for tuning in. Again, appreciate it so much. I will be back next week and the week after. One of those weeks, hopefully we have a great battle to live stream. And everybody stay safe, crazy world out there, and I will see you next time.